Hi guys, Jennifer here. So for this week's book talk, I'm going to be talking about Jason Reynolds' book, Long Way Down. But this one is the graphic novel. He does have a book version of it, but I decided to go with the graphic novel because it was on display at my library at my job and for Black History Month. So it's a really well circulated book, and the cover kind of, as you can see, um, kind of captured. It's not a lot of information on the cover, but I still gravitated to it. So let's dive into the book. So it follows this boy. His name is Will, and one day he's hanging out with his friend at the by the basketball courts in his neighborhood, and along comes his older brother Sean with his girlfriend, and they're just having fun. They're just chopping it up. Just a regular day until they hear gunshots. So in the book, he describes it that it's already a defensive mechanism. It's already instilled in his body, his an automatic response, basically, that what he needs to do when he hears gunshots. And they just duck down, they cover themselves, and try not to be in the crossfire, basically. So when the coast is clear, Will looks up and he sees that his brother Sean got shot, and unfortunately he passes away. So at this point, later on, his mom and him are grieving, and um, the thing is that they have Sean and Will have a set of rules. They've always been taught this ever since they were little, that don't show emotions, don't cry, and get revenge. So that's what Will decides to do, and he grabs Sean's gun, which is hidden in his drawer. He grabs it and he leaves to try to find it, just to see who is the killer. But he already is fixated on this one person, which is Sean's, former friend Riggs, who is part of a gang. And, they had beef ever since like they broke up their friendship because of that reason. So he just automatically thinks that's him. It's him. It's him. Like he's so fixated on it. So with no evidence. And so he's ready to just, shoot him. So he gets into the elevator. He's on the seventh floor, and each floor he lowers himself down to, someone enters the elevator with him. And it's someone from his past. And the connection that all these people have is that they already passed away, um, because they got shot, because they got murdered. So, and they're basically, trying to ask him, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with that gun? Are you really going to get revenge? Is this the path that you want to go down? Because it's the message that this book is trying to, explain is that this is the cycle of gun violence, that one person shoots somebody, then the next person shoots that person because they want to get revenge, and then guess what, they end up being the person that gets shot at. They end up being murdered as well. So it's a continuous cycle, basically, that Jason Reynolds is trying to explain. And I think it's a really, really good book. I really recommend you guys picking this up. And the ending is amazing because, at the end, the last person that enters the elevator is his brother. And he asks him, he's like, hey, are you coming? And basically what it means is, are you going to decide to continue this violence? Because the way to stop gun violence is to just, leave it alone. Just, you know, it already happened, and you're gonna keep on getting other people hurt because of it, even including yourself. So I think it's a really good book. Um, the artwork is amazing. The artwork is all done in watercolor as well. And it's very poetic too, because it jumps from Will's thoughts to dialogue as well, as you can see. Like it's all the dialogue, and then his thoughts are right here. It's really, really, really good. And honestly, I rated a 5 out of 5. It didn't make me cry like the other books that I've already spoken about, but it did leave an impact on me, a very emotional impact. And it opens people's eyes on the concept of getting revenge, and the concept of this never ending cycle of gun violence. So I do recommend you guys picking this book up, whether you get the graphic novel version or the regular book version. I think it's a pretty good addition to the library's collection. So thank you for this book talk, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you.